YouTube, we had doubleheader today. College football Saturday. Run it back. Different league.
Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Zips will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it back looking for help. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision.
My goodness. That's how we're starting.
He will score. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on
This is
one
how
end,
we're starting.
return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Akron's offense takes the field. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Not too far.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Cowboys offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rigby. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Second down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fields. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Zips have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll give it to the back. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows.
Turning it on! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
14, Akron, 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Newell. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give is to Williams. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in.
Why wouldn't you throw the ball?
A little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. Now the lead is down to 11. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rigby. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. It's a fumble on the play.
He lateral the ball.
He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. There he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Zips look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. Going deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Akron.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Look at the toughness, just running through everybody. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and
turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cowboys!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Zips with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He's looking to pass. Sets up the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
They go backwards on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a 2 down.
With the catch, it's Rigby. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Bunch formation for these receivers.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in.
Why are you that there?
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Split backs here.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Finds his tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to convert this 2nd and short.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
To the air on 2nd down. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron.
The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
If only he was
bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Zips can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Zips line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll try it again. Can't get him to the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
Man, nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. And the returner will be dragged down. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sticks it in his belly. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Snags it quickly on the left. Right down the gut of the field. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Snagged in the middle. It's 4. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hauls it in. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Going with the ground game left. Rumbles ahead for a pickup from 5 to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Running it to the right. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Witherspoon. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Oh,
And
really?
he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this team.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running
Look
back.
at that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Zips. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Now on the counter. Hard running there. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Here we go, here we go.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, what a move. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100.
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease to the left. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to...
Gets away for one, finds room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
The throw. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. They'll go to the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense on second down. Give to the big fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Catch in the middle. It's Newell. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws for the tight end. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a